9:45 a.m. I am calling to order a special called meeting of the Commissioners Court of Hood County, Texas. Today is Tuesday, January the 25th, and instead of 11 a.m., since we finished early, and it says that the subject would be followed after the special Commissioners Court, after the regular Commissioners Court hearing, we would have this hearing. And I think this is for the benefit of all the people of Hood County. And as I said earlier, this has happened now 3 times in a row that when Jeff has called me and asked me to put a burn ban on, and we have put a burn ban on, within 36 hours thereafter we get a rain. So I'm going to ask you to ask me more frequently. I know there's a metric system that we have, but ask me more often to put a burn ban on, will you?
Well, and subsequently enough, the reason why we had to do the special call is because I forgot to ask to have it added to the agenda. Part of that was I was in a place that we were riding snowmobiles on 5 feet of snow, and frankly, I wasn't thinking about dry grass, so. Yeah, it slipped my mind when I asked to have things added to the agenda, so.
Well, all the firefighters here were very concerned about it. I know that because the winds were blowing and it's so dry that we were really worried about this. This little rain that we had, is that going to be sufficient to?
I don't know that that's really going to make a difference. We checked the numbers yesterday on the drought index, and we were still at an average of 563. Our maximum was 623, and our minimum is 496. So just to put that into perspective, the scale only goes to 800. Usually when it gets to 550 and we start having just grass fires, that's when I seriously start thinking about doing a burn ban. Well, we got to that point. We got to the 550. We started having grass fires with just unusual starts, and that's when I came and asked for the pair of 7-day burn bans until we could get to this day. It normally takes a couple of inches of rain to really affect the drought index, because what that is it's the fuel loads that are out there, the trees and bushes and all that, how much time it takes for them to absorb any moisture. So I think the last time I came and asked for a burn ban, it rained like 4 inches the next weekend, and that was sufficient. I don't know that little bit of moisture we had yesterday is going to make a difference.
Yeah, I can tell you that I tried to put a yard sign in this morning, and it's like putting it in concrete, so it didn't do anything.
Right. And what happens a lot of times is we'll have a burn ban, or we'll discourage outdoor burning. We'll get a little bit of rain like it did yesterday. People think, well, the ground's wet, it's okay to burn. And they'll get a fire started, and subsequently we're responding, as we did yesterday, to grass fires that were caused by power lines. In the wet, in the moisture, still have burning grass. And so we get that little bit of rain, enough to make the ground kind of soft, and then we're chasing grass fires in the mud because the grass is still dry and burns really easy.
So it's your recommendation that this rain that we had yesterday was how much? Was it less than an inch?
I'd probably trace at best.
Okay.
I got 2 tenths.
If we have a week or 2 of that, it might make a difference. But that little bit of rain we got yesterday, in fact, I'm assuming today when these KBDI numbers come out at 11 o'clock, it's probably going to go up a point or 2.
Okay. So it's your recommendation that we go ahead and institute the fire ban?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Based on the fire marshal's recommendation and what we all know and experience here, do I hear a motion?
Yeah, Judge, I'll make a motion. We put in place a 90-day burn ban.
Second.
Made by Commissioner Andrews that we put in place a 90-day burn ban. Second by both Commissioner Wilson and Commissioner Eagle. Any further questions or comment? All those in favor of issuing a 90-day burn ban, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
And for the record, if we get that 4 or 5 inches of rain this weekend, we can always go back and rescind this. But just know we'll be keeping a close eye on this, and if it gets to that point, I will make contact and make that recommendation. But I don't foresee that anytime soon.
No, I don't think it's in the forecast, is it?
No, sir.
Okay, good deal. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right, good. Thank you all very much for coming here. It is now 10 to 10, and I am adjourning the special called meeting.